Welcome back, Crusaders. The Constantine Soapbox. This episode, we're continuing off where Constantine just became the Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Now he has to wrestle with his new mythic powers and what it means to be a commander. Is he up for the task, or will he be consumed? Let's find out. Again, this is Constantine's Soapbox. If you like what you see, like, subscribe. If not, put a complaint in the nah. Alright, level 6. Haven't really applied my mythic powers yet. Let's say that Constantine is uncomfortable with this power. He doesn't really know what to do with it. He doesn't know why he has it. And he's terrified of what the consequences might be if he uses it. They say it's Iomede's gift, but he doesn't. He's a follower of Sarenrae, so why would Iomede seek him out? All of this is strange, and he's not necessarily comfortable with that idea. Alright, so for level 6, we decided to pick up Cat's Grace and Scorching Ray. However, I don't have the spell slots to take advantage of that just yet. And I'm sticking with Shield and journal. So I have to visit the Chili Creek. Our ultimate goal is to make it to Dresden. So Queen Galfrey decided to make me the commander of the 5th Crusade. From her perspective, they've had 4 other crusades and been fighting this war for 100 years. And to her, she felt like this was the only option she had to ensure victory against the World Wound. She's making a gamble. She saw the incredible things that Constantine was able to do at the Great Garrison and decided to see if he had what it took. And besides that, his victories, his prestige, he was able to gain the hearts and minds of the people who were fighting in this war already. So they already view him as a commander. She just made it official. At least that's how she described it. But yeah, let's go on adventure. We're gonna actually bring some of our custom companions, and I also have to go to Social's. Oh, that's right. So Seal, our new companion, he just joined us. It's his character sheet. Bio. Kind Man's War. What is this soft, kind man doing in a war? It is easier to imagine him harvesting ripe grapes than killing enemies. But he came here, and his hands are scarlet, not with berry juice, but with the blood of slain enemies and fallen friends. This servant of the goddess of beauty gives all of himself to his comrades, trying to protect as many lives as he can. Who will protect him? Interesting. So he gave me a quest, open the journal, called Farewell. So we have to accompany Social to the cemetery. As over the time he has spent in Canabra, Social's brothers and sisters in faith became like a second family to him. Phelan's faithful even bravely sacrificed themselves so that Social could survive. The least he can do now is bid them farewell one last time before leaving for war. Alright, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, let's go ahead and help out there. But before we do that, I need to rest so that way I can use Cat's Grace in combat.
Smells good. What is it?
I accidentally threw a moldy log on the fire.
Day 26. The commander becomes host to an anomalous force, and his dreams are filled with strange visions. He feels the space around him distort, and his sensory organs are flooded by false images, bred by distortions of light and air. Reality itself tries to expel the commander into some dark tunnel. At the other end, a grim figure awaits. His body resists the crude attempt to wrench it from reality, but the unknown force finds a tangle in the commander's soul, one made of demonic rage and destructive desire. The stranger grabs at it and pulls like a hunter reeling in a harpoon. Troubled by the sudden intrusion, the dark and ominous force deep in the commander's soul answers with a menacing growl. The commander stares intently at the ghostly figure. The darkness conceals the stranger's appearance. Staring at the dark figure, the commander feels himself inadvertently leaning towards it. The attraction increases. Constantine tries to understand what's going on. He needs a moment to figure this out. The commander is being summoned, transported through space by some magical force. However, the attempt did not succeed because the commander is not a spirit or demon, but a mortal human. The commander is surprised that this spell worked on him at all. Constantine takes comfort in the knowledge that he is a human, immortal, and no one could ever break the will of his stubborn spirit. By force of will, the commander pushes his anger down, as deep in his soul as he can. The attraction rapidly weakens in response, as if the mysterious enemy can no longer sense the commander and concentrate his efforts on him. The apparition recedes, leaving the commander wondering whether it was reality or a nightmare. Very strange. So he's having nightmares. I wonder if it's from this power that he's set out. So we have to bring Socio with us. Oh, I forgot to prepare his spellbook. So I want him to have. I might rest one more day. Restoration is fine. Steel Splendor would be very helpful. And I would also get out a lot of buff spells. Level 1 spells, I want them to... I want Shield of Faith. That spell is level 3. Energy Communal. And Magic Vestment. See, I didn't know this spell, Magical Vestment, imbue a suit of armor or a shield with an enhancement bonus of +1 for 4 caster levels. I did not know that this would work on mage armor. I saw a video just the other day where someone did it. I'm going to try it out to see if that's really a thing. I can't remember what the bonus is for mage armor. So I didn't think it would stack, but I'll try it out. If it works, it works. So I'm pretty excited for that. Alright, so should we rest one more time? Yeah, I think that is. So that way he's not useless.
I haven't made a confession for a long time. Of course, we have different goddesses, but still. Could you listen to my confession?
Of course. Let's go somewhere we won't be overheard.
No bad dreams today. Oh, let me talk to Anevia. She doesn't have anything. Watch yourself now. Oh. Go back in here. Not gonna actually going to leave. This gets hard sometimes. Right, because no one else has sneak. Makes it. I wanted to bring my sorcerer, but I need to seal in this party, so I'll. Nope, because he has dark skin. Update her spellbook. It'd really suck if I didn't. Oh, we're gonna find out. So, it's starting out. You can control armies now. Okay. So, playing battles against demon forces will provide you with a number of benefits, some more resources and relics. Capture enemy fortifications that are previously blocked so you can advance your path. And enemy armies will differ in their strength. Will be represented by a number. Switch between party management and army. These little banners appear. In army command mode, you can confirm by using or clicking figures on. Oh, okay, so there's movement points that you have to spend each turn to move your... Okay, I don't think I need to read that again, and I'm tracking. So, I guess this is my first army. Can I recruit? Oh. Merging units. If two or more units stand next to each other on a map, you can transfer units between them. Clicking the I button to the army's name on the left, you can... left will take you to army management screen, and then you can use control and shift by holding control or shift, moving the unit to a different slot. You can split your units. You didn't know that. All right, so I want archers. Archers. Want more archers. Assign general. There's a general right here that is the best. Is it Setsuno? I think it's Setsuno. I think it's Setsuno. Extra maneuverability. Definitely Setsuno. I don't have... Oh, yes I do. Yes, it's gonna be Setsuno. First general. Here. Purge. I'm just gonna do a lot of archery. Let's do our crusade part. I hope they don't. Level 1. See how they do. Alright. I'm gonna kill them. Oops. And him. And him now. Generals have defeated your first enemy, you receive finance points. Each general belongs to one of 3 classes: Fighter, Ranger, Wizard. Fighter focuses on boosting strength, Ranger weakens enemy units, and Wizard utilizes a lot of spells. From what I've read, and the first time I played this game, Wizard's the way to go. So, it can't be killed, which is nice, and if a general's army is defeated after 3 days, the general can be. Okay. Oh wow, so their attack and defense are added to their army strength. So... okay, when the battle results in victory, generals infirmary bring back some of the lost units. The infirmary size is limited and thus prioritizes restoring units of the highest value. Oh, I didn't know that. So sometimes I saw that units would be brought back, and I didn't really know how they were selecting it, but I guess it's just based off how much it's worth. It's funny, the most useful units is marksmen, the archers, and they're one of the cheapest, I think. So if you have something that's worth more but not that great, they'll probably be revived. Kind of stuff. Wish you could prioritize. You know, just what it is. Having defeated a band of cultists who have driven the captives from Canabras and made the ruins of Valaskif their temporary base, the commander's army celebrates its first triumph. Fortunately, the demon worshippers have killed all the citizens and gathered their belongings into a huge pile in the middle of the camp. That's unfortunate. They got their first victory, though. They take on another demon. That might be a secret. Take out this level 1. Bugs. Well, that's all the campaigning that I can do. I found two new locations. Conundrum Unsolved and Nightingale Grove. We'll check those out later. But to the main plot. Go help out Sir. Martyrs are Zacharias' sin. An elderly man limps towards a grave and clumsily throws a handful of soil inside. How unfair. They were all so young. They had their whole lives ahead of them. They sacrificed themselves, and an old cripple like me still lives. An elven woman with her face bathed in tears steps up to the grave. She whispers, "Painting. It burns like everything else in the house. There is nothing left for me to remember. Remember Eli? Nothing." The young man throws a handful of soil into the open grave and stands beside it for a while, lost in thought. Finally, he sighs and steps back. Socio throws a handful of soil into the grave in front of him. He takes a breath and prepares to speak, but it seems that he simply cannot find the right words. The cleric wipes his tear-filled eyes, gathers his resolve, and says in a gentle voice, "I wish you a warm welcome in Shaylin's realm. We will win this war, I swear to you. We'll banish this ugliness and evil, make the world richer, and let peace blossom in it. We'll make sure anything like this. He breaks into a sob mid-sentence, then falls silent without finishing his declaration. Constantine says nothing. Part of him feels oddly responsible, even though he knows logically there is nothing he could have done. Tosil and the townspeople respectfully fold their hands in silent prayer. What is that? An elven woman shrieks in horror, disrupting the atmosphere of silent mourning. Her trembling hand points at something moving inside a grave. Suddenly, a corpse climbs out of the ground, wafting a horrible stench from its rotting body. It's a zombie! Run! I'm having way too much fun with the voice. Not particularly good at it, but I'm doing it anyway. For battle. Roll initiative. Alright. Kill it.
The light, take you!
Hila, you the real OG. Sneak attack. Zombie. Ooh, 1 damage. Not coming. Multi-shot. You know, I feel like charge hardly worked. Ooh. Let me see if I have selected. And I do not think I have some be able to channel positive energy. Let's do some positive energy. How come it doesn't do any damage? It's annoying. Ah, that's annoying. Are they immune? I'm gonna try Socio. Oh, I think he has selected channel. Oh, tough man. Let's make sure. Okay, deals damage equal to 1d6 damage. Doesn't really say anything. Oh, I have to do damage undead. It's separate. Okay. Did not know that. Now I know that different. Counter positive damage. Energy. But you learned something, Constantine. Okay. Oh, another one. This one's not engaging. Oh, it's because it just came out. Sorry, Lan. Oh, hit. Roll the knife. Okay.
cover me, all right?
Attack. Man. Machine gun.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Revan. With a heavy heart, Zosiel looks at the corpse of his friends, returned to rest by his own hand. What is this twisted mockery? Who could possibly? What's this? He bends down and recovers something from the ground. Take a look at this. Zosiel hands off a black onyx gem to you. Once precious, this stone is now covered in cracks, falling apart in your grip as you examine the engraved Minotaur's head, the unholy symbol of Baphomet. The cleric's voice, perplexed at first, fills with rage as he speaks. Cultists. Simply murdering my friends was not enough for them. No. They had come to the funeral and desecrated their graves. It looks like some of the townspeople were only feigning their grief. Nope, I'm gonna say, I'm sorry you had to go through that. These demon worshippers are everywhere. Now I understand why the Inquisitors of Canabras became so paranoid. Wait, the townspeople fled the undead without knowing they were a traitor among them. I was a traitor. Wherever they are, they're in great danger. We must find them. Why would we do that? I'm going to collect all these things because money.
Together we stand.
Alright,
I will see this through.
Yeah, I kind of forgot. That's okay. Happens. We'll just adjust as needed. I'm going to grab I wish I could get another bark skin. There's another ability that I like. Oh, that's let's do sound burst so that way she has an offensive. Level 1 is fine because Shield of Faith, which I think is an amazing spell. And actually, I'm gonna switch this for Delayed. Kind of wish I had it already, but I want to see what her new ability. Vision of Madness. You can give a creature a vision of madness as melee touch attack. The target receives a bonus to attack rolls equal to half your level in the class, and will give you access. That gave you access to penalty to saving throws. It's a half your level. Ow. Do they make a save? Oh, just spell resistance. That's still pretty powerful. X. This one gives them a bonus. The saving throws. Okay. Some really nice abilities, to be completely honest. Alright, let's start buffing people. Sila.
Ona Adayan. Ona Adayan.
Fast.
Are we in trouble yet?
Don't mind me.
I'll probably give him 3 of those. I I am stacking. I mean, Arc. I think I'm gonna give him a third mage arc. And himself. Armor. I think that's all I need to do.
Rely on me.
He is. I think I'm gonna make him an intimidation build. Get his wisdom up to 5. I think I'll keep his strength. I get him Corgan Smash. A few other. So the next level I'm probably. Although he might not be very good at it because his wisdom. Maybe not. Maybe not then. Let's adjust our party formation because I'll go up front. Could be fine. I want to be an off tank. We're gonna save real quick. I feel like there's more enemies here. Sneak
My
attack.
tail is restless.
That's not. Probably still make the sneak attack. We'll see.
Begone, fiend!
Pressure fatigue won't do anything.
Do not hold back.
It's critical. It. I'm going to save up on spells, so I'm just going to buff.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
I appreciate Sela so much. What horror. I can barely catch my breath. Thank you for saving our lives. Another zombie. Sela? She can not really. Brandon. No, focus on. Not entirely sure why that worked. Buff land. Else. I haven't decided if I want levels or just 2 levels.
You won't survive me.
Fuck. Once I figure out which one I want to. Demoralize is pretty much useless here. Just have them come up front. Right, Sela.
Into the fray.
Oh, dude.
Strike as one.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Lucio, oh, I should have thought that through.
Distract them from me.
No glory without risk!
It's over. Sorry, Woodruff. Alright, I need you to. Alright, so we're gonna sneak.
Escaping from
I'm
the
gonna
raid?
have you instead. I'm gonna have him cast
Ona Adayana.
Socio.
Ona Adayanan. Inimosi Pradisi.
Some spells. Reasonable book.
Ona Adayana. Inimosi Pradisi.
Let's see how this plays out. We want to use our stealth to our advantage. Oh, they saw us. They saw. Actually, I must
Riti.
I'm gonna try magical weapon. Oh wow, it really does stack. Good to know. Well, that didn't. Let's see, that archer's critical mass. Interesting, isn't it? I'm gonna give land shield. I have land focus.
Ona Adayana.
Perfect strike. Jeff. Oh, that archer. What did I? Got one of them. I've seen it try. Be very nice. Oh.
The light take you!
720. I'm actually gonna try to hit this. We're gonna try to take out. Perfect shot, extra attack. Oh, and rapid. Missed. Cleric's out in the open. Combat. Can you kill it?
Did you see that?
Ooh, seize the moment.
Fall!
Ooh. He's just like 14, 18, yeah.
Time to share your treasures.
You did get bonus. Probably gonna miss. Oh, we're just rolling low. Well, either 11 or higher. Very determined. Oh, you're on the natural 20. More likely to.
I stand ready.
Let's see what's in here. So we won that fight. We're gonna see what's in here. Tweak it. Who are you? What do you want? Oh, it's the lady saying that. All you have to do is die in the name of Baphomet. Have faith. You can do it. Don't you dare. Get away from them. Socio. Guess you really can hit something. This is the end of your blasphemous magic. I won't let you harm the living or the dead anymore. You think I need your permission? Hey you, bone bags, stand up and kill. Kill the summoner. Play. Okay. I think this is. Oh, he's still alive. Which do we take? I'm gonna prioritize it. Actually, we're gonna prioritize killing him.
Endure this!
Oh, they're not summons. No. Lucio, there's a time to hit something. Now's the time. Ah! This would be a waste. Thus. Oh no, we can't hit it. Sorry. Just not getting your oh. Oh, that did it.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Let's give blessing into there's so soon. Oh, there we go. Do we, folks? We should really take care of those archers. I'm going to arch this. I'm gonna focus on this. And that's how it's done. I surrender! Stop! I give up! Don't hit me! The young man in black robes throws his hands up in a dramatic gesture. You damn rat! How dare you! Suddenly, Socio becomes a totally different person. The artist's delicate hands clench into a fist. His voice comes out as a menacing roar. He leaps at the necromancer and breaks his nose with a single blow. You scumbag! I remember you. You came to our temple begging for healing just a month ago. We fed you. We shared our table with you, and you took you in. Then I don't even know what I'm going to do to you. Stop it! I surrender! You're... Socio ignores the necromancer's cries of pain, punching him right in the teeth. The necromancer spits blood, but continues. fighting past the wild blows to his increasingly bruised and busted face. You're priests of Shaylin. I've surrendered, so you have to spare my life. Your goddess demands it. Do you two know each other? We do. That's Nardi, Taylor's apprentice from Canabras. We healed him after he was mauled by a dog. Then he became a frequent visitor to our temple. He listened attentively to our sermons, studied the goddess's teachings, and praised our art. Lucio grits his teeth. Were you lying to our faces the whole time? When we took you in? When you sat at our table? When we broke bread with you? Were you planning to stab us in the back even then? The whole time? Now you understand part of it. Let's dig into the rest. The cultist curves his bloodied lips into an evil sneer. I was hoping to lure you to our side. It wouldn't have been hard. We were everywhere, even inside you. I think you know it too. You are not like all those pious devotees you pretend to be, but maybe you fooled yourself. But we both see who you really are. You have the same demonic rage inside of you. It's a pity I've never had time to kindle it into a devouring flame. But sometimes you have to resort to a backup plan. Having you die at the hands of your dead friends was such a good idea. It's a pity it didn't work. Shut up! Lucille swings his fist, but stops in midair. He clenches his fist. His clenched fist trembles as he stares at the cultist with an expression of pure hatred. You want to kill me right now, don't you? But you can't. You're such a good boy, Sociel. So loyal to your goddess. You'll have to let me go or commit a sin, so I win either way. Witness the genius of Lord Baphomet. Is he telling the truth? Your religion doesn't allow you to kill him? Yes, the Eternal Rose is known for her grace. She teaches us to show mercy to anyone who asks for it. It's one thing to slay an enemy in battle, but captive must try to save their soul. To show them the beauty of the world, persuade them to abandon the path of evil. It's difficult, but the world is better for it. I'm just repeating your own sermons back to you. Come on, Sociel, try to make me repent for my sins. Perhaps your kind words will make me abandon Baphomet's teachings, run to Shaylin for redemption, and start knitting some masterpiece of my own. The cultist smirks impudently. So you're saying you really believe that even this scum deserves a chance at redemption? I don't know. May Shaylin forgive me, but I have never had to struggle with this burden before. He looks at the cultist with visible disgust. I had no time to try healing the souls of villains. I was always preoccupied with healing the bodies of those hurt by them. The cleric looks up to the sky. Forgive me, Eternal Rose. You teach us to be merciful to our enemies and love them, but I am too weak. I am afraid. Grant me the absolution from this sin, for this kind love is beyond me. If that's your faith, Sociel, then stop. It is not worth breaking your goddess's vows because of filth like you. Sociel looks at the battered necromancer's face, then at his bloodied hands in disgust. He slowly lowers and unclenches his fists. Thank you for stopping me. I almost broke my vows because of this. I had absolutely no idea there was so much rage in me. It's a shame, a disgrace. But I must admit that I enjoyed beating him. Forgive me for letting you see me like this. It should never have happened. Lucio wipes the necromancer's blood off his neck and steps away from him. You are the commander. He is your captive. It's up to you to decide his fate. I surrender. Here, take everything I've got. Just don't kill me. The cultist turns out his pockets. Very well. Then I will condemn him to death. His sentence will be carried out immediately. No! Please, listen! You silence the necromancer forever with a single well-aimed blow. Socio bows his head. May the goddess forgive him, for I will not. He looks at you. Thank you for taking this sin upon yourself. Socio examines the devastated graveyard, then diverts his attention to the terrified townspeople. It's all right. You're safe now. We should bury the bodies again. This is a place for peace, and we must not leave it desecrated like this. The town folks are clearly terrified of even looking at the fallen undead, but Socio's soft words reassure them. As they work together, the graveyard soon regains its tranquil appearance. After a prayer, Socio bows his head before the graves of his friends for the last time. May the eternal rose grant them peace at last. Let's be on our way. We have many more innocents to protect from the horrors of this war. Oh. Well, I do not regret killing that man. I have no idea if that was a lawful decision or not. No idea. I could probably find out somewhere. But I'm assuming I made a lawful decision. Do not regret my decision. Alright, let's get out of here. There's something I need to do. Check real quick. So what I'm looking up is to see if there's anything that we need to pick up while we're here. For this playthrough, I'm also trying to get the secret ending, although I'm very privy to just choosing Legend because I love Legend. Will not get the secret ending if I choose Legend as my myth, but I really like being a Legend anyway. So for Act E, well, we're in Act 2, I think. I don't think there's anything that we... I also am trying to find the storyteller's notes. I don't know where they are, so I'm trying to figure out. So I don't know if there's any in Act 1. There's one in the Great Garrison. And Conundrum Unsolved, but I need to solve the puzzle for that. Okay, so... Okay, so we have to go to the Great Garrison to get... So as soon as we leave here, we're gonna go and get the Elven notes, and then we're probably gonna call it good for tonight's playthrough. Billy seemed to help Socio, but I am okay. Next playthrough will probably help Aaron. And we'll see what happens. And we're gonna go back to the Great Garrison in Canopus. Actually, let's cross. Oh, we could probably do our next Crusade battle as well. Going to rest. Before I rest, let me go ahead and fix needs for when we take on our quest. Let's see. I'm gonna give him endurance. We'll make some shield is a great spell that everyone should have access to.
I'm sure Asemi would have been proud of you.
Don't speak for the long departed. I've done a lot of things that Asemi would not give me a pat on the head for.
Godspeed.
Let's go sell some stuff. A message for the commander. A knight in simple armor lowers his voice. I'm the Queen's bodyguard. He sent me to tell you she's arrived at Camp Incognito as planned. You can find her where the minor knightly orders are kept. Come if you wish to speak with her. Tell Her Majesty I will come at once. Certainly. Alright, let's go see the Queen. Detour time. For yourself. Damn it, do it. The bearded quartermaster gives you a friendly nod. What can I do for you? I saw you talking to the girl hiding her face. Who was she and what does she want? Don't know, Commander. She never introduced herself, but I bet she's not a part of our army. I know all the soldiers by name and by sight. I just changed accent. I'll just speak normally for him. Wilser frowns gloomily, his cordiality gone in an instant. She was looking for some elf volunteer. Wanted to know which tent he was sleeping in. At first I thought she was a messenger from Mendev. She definitely wasn't one of us. But now I see how it all looks mighty shifty. Quartermaster eyes you with concern. She was some sort of spy then. Alright, well then. Show me what you got. I'm gonna bulk sell some stuff. Hold on to that. Shield. Crossbow, but it's... And now I'm gonna go off to see the queen. The queen! Where is she? Filter. Here. Queen Galfrey nods to you cordially. Her armor is plain and unadorned. As I promised, I entered the ranks incognito, along with a few bodyguards. I have introduced myself as Katrani. Katrani? Katrani? I don't know. Katrani, an old friend of yours. I am a knight of a minor order, the Green Crows. We shall see how long it takes Enevia to sniff me out. Why did you decide to join the crusade after all? Because I have a curious mind, and I am quite unable to sit and do nothing for so long. The queen smiles and then grows serious. You ask a difficult question. I must remain as safe as possible. My death or abduction would sow chaos among our forces. However, I am not only a queen, I am also a paladin of Iomade. It is not in my nature to sit in a palace with my sword unsheathed. My sword sheathed. In a manner of speaking, your request was simply a convenient excuse for me to be where I belong, crusading against the demon horde. Besides, I am curious to see my new knight commander in action. I have a question for you as well. Why did you wish me to join you on the crusade? Am I really gonna go this path? It's like 100 years old. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I wanted to know you better. Surely you know how intriguing you are. Enough, Commander. The Queen scoffs with a smile. Everything that could possibly be known about me has been written in the chronicles and notes. But may I ask you a personal question? I've learned so much about Queen Galfrey from chronicles and legends. But what about the other Queen Galfrey? The one that historians and bards cannot see? That's actually a good question. The Queen smiles faintly. That Galfrey is an old woman, weighed down by a great burden. But she has not lost her passion, and she will make the feathers fly when the time comes. I look forward to working closely with you, and who knows, maybe feathers won't be the only things flying. Galfrey arches a brow. First you try to kiss my hand, and now you lower yourself to clumsy innuendos? I'm beginning to understand what kind of person you are, my knight commander. Do you really think that you were the first person to attempt to charm me with such words? You are not. And if you want to impress me, you'll need to do better than that. So, why did you give me the title of Knight Commander? I'm a stranger. Because for 100 years I have protected my lands, trying to drive the demon horde back into the earth. I've tried every right and rational method. The Queen affords herself a brief, grim smirk. My armies have been led by the greatest generals, even Iomede's angels. My goddess Herald created the wordstone for us. We have tasted victory more than once, but we have failed to close the world wound. As for you, do not call yourself a stranger. You are the savior of Canabris. Hundreds of its people saw the power that descended upon you and turned the demons to dust. It's a sign that we've waited for decades. A sign for all loyal hearts and followers of Ayomide. The time has come. Hope has been rekindled into the hearts of my subjects thanks to you. Hope is a priceless resource. I had no choice but to give it wings. You called it the sign they've been waiting for, but I take it you're reserving judgment. Your question seems to catch the queen off balance. A strange spark flashes in her eyes. When Eridan perished and Ayomide took over his legacy, I was among the first to serve the new goddess. I helped restore her church from the ashes left by the chaos after Eridan's death. Since then, I have served the inheritor loyally and truthfully. I like to believe that I have earned the blessing of my goddess. The queen's voice is surprisingly ardent. After I learned of what happened in Conabras and when I met you at the Defender's Heart, I had so many questions. Is it true that what happened was Ayomide's work? Why did she give this power to someone unknown, rather than one of her most loyal followers? Could it be that my faith has grown weak? And I don't recognize the deeds of my goddess even when they're happening right in front of me. Is the goddess somehow testing me? Those doubts were like poison. But I refused to let them poison me, the queen finished. I gave you an army, declared you knight commander, and accepted you as I would anyone chosen by the goddess. Well then. I have more questions, but I must go. Also because the stream is going really long. Don't forget, here I am, Katrine the Knight. Katrin. I'm gonna go with Katrin. I think she's enjoying this way more than she's letting on. Oh, before I forget. And get out. So we did his quest. Now we have next. So we did Social's quest. Next we're gonna do Darren's quest. Probably not in this episode. First we're gonna go back to Conabras. Enter there. Harrison. Am I not allowed to travel here? Oh shoot, I can't travel here. But I have to wait. This might be unfortunate. It might be too late already. That really sucks that I can't go in here right now. Maybe the next time I get a quest in the Great Garrison I can go and do that. Well then, I guess this is where we're going to end our stream. Thank you for your support for anyone who's watching, or anyone who decides to watch later. Please give me feedback in the comments. This was fun. The next episode, we're going to go to Hound Heart Campsite, and then we are going to try to get to the Chili Creek. Well, we do Chili Creek later too. Heaven's Edge, but I think we're going to have to get a little bit further. I'm trying to decide if I want to do one more crusade battle before calling it. I think I will. Do one more, and we'll call it. But these bugs are annoying to me. I don't like them. They deal so much damage. I remember the first time I played this game, they pretty much TPK'd my party. Well, not my party. Oh, they're telling me about it. kill this one. Oh. Slice it. Come on. And the fire blast. Shoot it. Slice it. Huh. Oh, that was debunked. Excellent. This new victory has brought you more finance points, which can be used to bolster your army. To recruit new units, click the recruit button on the panel on the left. Oh yeah, so that's something we already know. I forgot to hit the skip button. Okay. Well, I am going to have them retreat for now, because I'm going to get more archers before I try to take this fort. I think that's the plan. Send it here. And so 9. We'll call it. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to Dayren right away. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to. So, we'll see. Alright. Thank you all for joining me on Constantine's Soapbox. See you all next stream.